So I watched the State of the Union the other day, and I'm not going to sit here and like critique it. Like we all saw it, but I will tell you what it reminded me of. I used to wait tables for many years. Pretty much most of my adult life, I waited tables, and I used to work at this restaurant, and it wasn't like a big corporate restaurant, but it had multiple restaurants in this restaurant group. And every year they would throw like a staff party on Super Bowl Sunday, like during the afternoon before the game. They would throw this big party, and it was like free food, and all the managers and the owners, they would serve the food to the staff, and it was like bringing all the restaurants together, the whole staff, and it was like a really big deal, and it was fun. I mean, it was like, you're there with the people you work with, and at the end they would do this raffle, and they would basically give away money to like a good amount of people, but certainly not everybody. But you had to be there when they did the raffle to collect the money. They wouldn't just like, okay, you won it, so we'll take it to the restaurant. No, you had to actually physically be there. So everyone stayed till the end of this party. It was like the last thing they did. But right before they did the raffle, the owners would get up and like give this big speech. And it's basically a way to ensure that more people would hear this speech. And during the speech, all they would do is talk about how much money they made in the last year. And they'd be like, oh, you won't believe, like, we've made like $2 million more this year than last year. And last year we broke our record by like 10 million. And it's all because of you guys. And we thank you so much. We are just making so much money. We're going to open another restaurant. We are just the most successful restaurant group in the state. We're doing wonderful. And we're all looking around. I'm like looking over here at the dishwasher and the bus boy and the food runners. And we're all like, who's we? We aren't doing great. You're doing great. And you're doing great because of all the work that we're doing. But we're not getting anything. We're not getting any of those millions. We're broke. We're sitting around waiting for you to give us $50 so we can go home and watch the game. That's what we're doing. And that's what that speech felt like. Oh, America's amazing. America's great. America, we're richer than ever. No, we're not. You are. Mr. President, you are richer than ever. The United States of America is Trump's most successful business ever. This is the only business he hasn't destroyed right off before getting rich. Like he is richer now than he's ever been in his life because he's taking it from us. We are the dishwasher. We're the busboy. We are the waiter. And he is eating the meal. That's what it is. He loves running this country because he can take our money. That's all this is. He was born rounding third base and he had never scored a run in his life until now. He's been a loser at everything. And he thinks because he's making money now, he's not a loser. But he's a loser. We're not winning. We're losing. And all these people being like, oh, Trump, what an amazing speech. Are you out of your mind? Did you watch that thing? It was almost 2 hours long. There are very few plays that are 2 hours long that are entertaining. He sat there for 2 hours. Get out of here. No, people who say that his speech was good are the same people who go see their kids play in elementary school and say it's just as good, if not better, than Broadway. It's not. No, we saw the show, okay? Hamilton, it was not. So he did a terrible job, as always, like he does with everything. Only now his terrible job is making him rich. And that's the state of our union.